Welcome to the Joyous Kingdom. In today's video, we're doing an NFT YouTuber response to comments video. I don't know if these are all hate comments, but I have to put hate in the title, otherwise people won't even click on it. I know there's some hate comments because there's always haters out there. But if you're excited to get into it, smash like in this video, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom for more NFT and crypto content, daily content, by the way. If you're not following me on Twitter, if you're not, my Discord down below in the description. You are only hurting yourself. All the alpha is always dropped there. As you know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. Okay, first comment. 3 minutes and 55 seconds of bullshit. Shaking my head. I don't even know what video this was, but that's funny as fuck. Look, when I get comments like this, so for the most part, most hater comments don't get to my head anymore. I've been making videos for 10 years. You guys already know I've been making videos forever. So I've gotten comments and hate comments forever, right? Like literally since the beginning of time, I've gotten hate comments. So these kind of comments don't hurt me so much because it's more that they didn't get the point of the video. If that's what their mentality is, I don't put out content that I'm not proud of. I just don't do it. I don't put out content that I don't vibe with a year later. I can watch any video on my entire channel of the 700 videos I've got, and I will still fuck with it because there's nothing I say that I don't believe in, right? And so when he says 3 minutes and 55 seconds of bullshit, he's not in the mindset that I'm looking for my own audience. And for you guys who know, you guys know that audience curation is the reason my brand works. The type of videos I make geared toward a certain type of person is why my brand is able to go full-time at 1,000 subscribers, why I've been able to go and quit all my jobs at 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 7,000 now, because I curated the right audience. I was in front of the right people, and I was like, get job opportunities, get money-making opportunities because of that. And so I know that this is not the type of person who watches my channel because they're not looking for the kind of content I'm putting out. They're looking for what coin to buy tomorrow to make 100x. And that kind of video doesn't exist. That's all gambling, right? Those people who make those kind of videos are pieces of shit, to be honest. If they're the type of YouTuber who's literally like, no, this will move tomorrow guaranteed, and they're making up shit, that's different than saying, here's top 5 coins that I love that I think will do well long term. It's a very different kind of video. And it's a very different type of person who watches that video too. So next comment, that's the thing, they're not digital. If you take a photo of the Mona Lisa and say you own it, people are gonna think you're lying, but it's hard to find out if they own it if it's digital. NFTs are a scam, boom, boom. I think this is a YouTube short that I made, probably a TikTok, talking about NFTs being a scam, like as satire, obviously. And it's true. This is probably one of the main calling cards as to why I know NFTs will be here, why Gary Vee knows NFTs will be here, why Tom Bilyeu has dedicated the last 120 hours every single week for the past 9 months to Web3. You can verify everything on the blockchain. You cannot verify jack shit in real life. I don't know if that watch that guy's wearing is real. You don't know. This might be a Rolex. It's not. This could be a Rolex though, and if it was, you wouldn't know, right? But on the blockchain, you could absolutely know if that is a bullshit watch, or if that's really your car, or if you really own this, or if you're leasing it. You can't fake that shit on the blockchain. You just can't, because you can always click on the return address, see where it came from, and look at their original collection, say, oh, that's a fake. That's not the original one. That's not verified. So yeah, absolutely. Bungie Cat. Okay, next question. Danny S. Is this a paid promotion or no? Just wondering. So this is actually in my old studio back in Denver. I know it was probably way cooler than this, honestly. I am getting that red window cover thing at some point once I get my AC thing installed all the way in there. But yeah. But okay, it's just a paid promotion, Daddy. No. So in any of my videos that are paid, you will know every single paid video I've ever done, in the first 5 seconds I say, hey guys, welcome to the Joyous Kingdom. This is a paid Brilliant review, or so something along those lines. It will say paid every single time. There will never be a time where I get paid and I don't say something, because my whole brand is built on being transparent, and like that would just dismantle me from the fundamentals. Like that'd be like ripping out my tree roots if I was like saying one thing and doing the complete opposite. When I've got a 20-year, 50-year, 100-year vision for my YouTube and my brand, I can't like fuck myself like that. It's just not even worth it, you know, especially for the level of money I'm being paid. It's not like I'm being paid, you know, $1,000 or something every single time I do anything. That's just not the case right now. Next question. PredX, seems like pennies on the dollar versus Champions Ascension. Not sure why you covered this meme versus a big player NFT project. That's what he means here. So PredX, I understand what you're saying. This is actually the same video, so this must have been a paid NFT review video. So what people don't know, and I need to make a full video on this because it's probably been like 6 months since I've addressed this, when I do paid promotional videos, that is very different than my YouTube content. They're the same, but they're very different. In my head, I separate them. This is work, they're both work, but this is work for paid commissions. This is YouTube. This is my brand building, right? However, they do kind of interlock because my channel is built on education. So what I'm doing in these paid Brutally Honest reviews, these may or may not be the best projects. I don't vet them out before. That's what I'm being paid to do. I'm being paid to vet them out on camera with you guys. So what you actually get when you watch all of my Brutally Honest reviews is you get to see exactly how I vet the project, step by step, what I focus on, my mindset and like mentality while I'm reviewing it live on camera. Like, by the way, that's literally what I do. Obviously, I pull up all the tabs beforehand. I just get a general gist of the project, but I do most of the stuff right there live on camera. It takes forever to edit. But that's how I believe I can do it, because that actually gives you the tools to be able to do that on your own for whatever project that is. And plus, you never know, I might stumble on a gold mine. I reviewed a paid video on Game of Silks. That project is still at like a $700 or $800 floor. So like 0.3 or 0.4 ETH floor. And I literally forgot about that project. They even after that video said, hey, we'll give you a whitelist, and I forgot to respond. That was an L I took. But you guys never know. Like, some projects I review probably are rug pulls. Some projects aren't. But the goal is not to show you this project is the best or you should buy it. The goal is to show you how I vet the project, and it's my review. It's not a promo, it's a review. So I need to make a full video on that, but that's just for him. Next question, Renoli. The timer is always wrong. The video is only 3 minutes and 54 seconds. So if you don't know, I have a 4 minutes of fun show that I do. It's called 4 minutes of fun. It spawned from Peter McKinnon's 2 Minute Tuesdays. But with his, he always, it goes longer than 2 minutes, but the timer always like stops. And it says like, okay, the 2 minutes is up, and then he keeps going as if he doesn't care. So my spin on it is my timer always ends at 4 minutes. Doesn't matter when the video actually ends, the timer always ends right at 4 minutes. And so it's kind of like a funny spin on it. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so some people just don't know that. So Renoli, that is why the timer is at 4 minutes, even though it's only at 3:44. Greek, is that a cloth slip cover on your desk to make it look wooden? Yes, that was my old YouTube channel. This is real wood. Real wood. But before, I was living at my parents' house. That's why I was in Denver. People who don't know, I was traveling in my car, living in my car for 6 months prior to that. And I was doing YouTube. I was still doing videos all the time. But I basically made an NFT video, and then got to Denver, and then like was already really obsessed with NFTs. And then I started making content, and it kind of took off like immediately. Like the NFT content I was making, because it's a totally different style of videos. Like, hey, like here's some NFT market updates, here's some zooming out like strategy videos, here's some review videos. No one was doing that. Everybody's doing them now. Everybody copied me, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Nobody was doing market updates before me. I swear to God. I was doing them like 3 times a week, and now all the main channels are only doing market updates. I'm like, fuck all of you. I don't know if that's true. I'm actually like 99% that's true. That's low-key. But yes, that was a sloth cover-up because I didn't feel like buying anything permanent while I was living at my parents' house. I knew it was a temporary living situation. I ended up staying there way longer than I thought. I ended up being there for like 8 months. But I didn't feel like buying a real desk when I knew I was going to leave. So now that I'm in Seattle and I'm living in my own place, all this stuff is my own stuff, I was like, okay, it's time to buy a desk. It's time to buy some stuff I need. It's time to buy a big bean bag and to kind of like get my life started. So yes, that was a wooden cloth or a slip cloth. Nino, am I going to listen to a guy with paint nails? Hell no. I fucking hope to God that is not how you like listen to people based on what they choose to do in their own personal life. They're not painted all the time. Honestly, I know some people actually love the painted nails. The reason I stopped is because it's literally I'm just too lazy. You know, like after 3 or 4 days, they chip a little bit. You like scrape it on something, and now they look ugly. And honestly, dude, like it's so annoying having to get the nail polish remover and do that. It's not time I got right now. If I got a girlfriend or something, and I'm able to let myself kind of chill and do nothing for a few hours in a day, which right now I'm not letting myself because I'm single and because I have the opportunity not to. But if I ever get back into a situation where I have time to kill in the day, maybe if I get an editor or something, I'll probably bring back the paint nails. I like the matte black and the green look. I think they look fucking stellar. So fuck off, Nino. Next question, Christian Gallus, am I planning to do an alpha pass anything related to that at any point? The answer to that is no. And the reason for that is because of the exact state of the market we're in right now. What the fuck could I offer to my holders right now in this kind of market? Nothing. I can't offer them returns right now. I just can't. I can't tell you if anything's gonna pump because we're in a bear market. So what good is an alpha pass? I have now fucked and tarnished my reputation because I can't actually deliver. I have now left a bad taste in my holders' mouths who spent $1,000 on an NFT. Not a good look for my brand. So for myself, I will at some point have, I have my brand obviously, but at some point we'll tokenize the brand, I assume, because we're moving into a Web3 where I assume everyone will tokenize their brand at some point. But I want to make sure I'm built up, and I want to make sure by the time I launch, more than 1,000 people look at me and say he's the next Joe Rogan. That's what I need before I drop a project, because I don't want it to be a project that I have to, you know, constantly go into the Discord and reassure them, guys, the floor's gonna go up, I promise. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. If they're in my project, they need to believe in the long term. I have access key NFTs. That's what those are, the Genesis collections. But there's like 40 of them, right? And I have one Torch collection so far. That's what that is. It's just an opportunity to join the brand. But there's nothing you get out of it inherently, except in the access keys you get a little bit, but not the Torch ones. And that's because there's not that many people. There's not 1,000 people yet who believe I'm going to be Joe Rogan. There's like 100, right? And so for those people, I have those opportunities, and they're my Genesis holders. So they'll get the most rewards in the long-term 20, 50-year vision when I'm Joe Rogan's level and I have access to $100 million or something like that. I'll be able to do some dope shit, you know, and that's where my NFT project, I really feel like could do something cool, you know, because I don't want a bunch of idiots in there. I don't want people who are super just greedy and money hungry. I don't want that type of person. That's why I don't make shilly content all the time, right? Blue Aung, hey Joyish, can you please explain why Invisible Friends floor is so high when they're fresh and haven't built the brand yet? Yes, so the reason is because we are in a bull market, and because of speculation, people looked at the art and said, oh, other people will want this. The reason assets go up in value is because FOMO, obviously, for one, rich people who say, oh shit, this project's gonna go to the moon, I better buy in now while I can. That's the reason it goes up. It's not because the brand, it's not because they've done anything, it's speculation. In the crypto market, that's all anything is right now. So the reason any project does well immediately is because there's a bunch of hype behind it. So hype is the answer to that reason. Okay, next, Greek again. This might be the same video, I'm not sure. He says, I know you gotta make a living, paid reviews are not the way, in my opinion. You have too much talent to rely on paid reviews. In my opinion, it goes against your vibe. That's how I make money, Greek. I think it's the same guy. It's probably the same video. Maybe he edited this comment or something like that. But this is how I make money. You know, I'm not being paid by YouTube ads or something like that. You know, even if I was, it'd be like $50 a month or something, right? And so this actually goes totally for my vibe, for all the reasons I already explained. You know, it's all about education and vetting the project for you, so you can see how I do it. I have a couple tutorials on my channel of how to do it, but you could also just watch my channel, and if you watch my reviews for more than a month, you're gonna see exactly what I look for, and you're gonna be able to do that on your own. That's why I do it. You know, it's not because I'm trying to fucking hand you stuff. I'm not a fucking, like, that's not what I do. That's not what I believe in. I don't think that actually helps anybody in the long term. I started learning the most when I started doing my own research, and I started to actually take my destiny into my own hands. Not after watching a Journey Crypto video and buying an altcoin that he told me to buy. That's not how you're gonna win in the long term. That might be how you win in the very, very short term, in the height of a bull market. But for any other situation, that is not how you're gonna win. So it's just, oh yeah, you definitely look like you invest in NFTs. It's the glasses, bro. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I look like an, that's why I have these glasses. People think it's like annoying, or like, why is he wearing those glasses? I'm like, dude, I'm literally wearing them so that you guys think that. Like, you realize that that's why people do dumb shit in TikTok videos, right? Like, they want you to notice how stupid it is so that you leave comments. Like, that's the whole game with social media. And if you don't make social media, that's not something you think about and understand. It's just funny, like, how upset people get. Like, this guy's obviously not that upset, but some people get really mad. They're like, take those fucking glasses, you're so stupid, like, I'm never gonna listen. I'm just like, yo, relax, dude. But also, thank you for the comment, and thank you for all the reactions that you spawned from that comment. So it's one of those social media things. If you're a social media person, you gotta develop thick skin, and the only way to do that is to be in the game for a long enough time. Predex, the issue with this bear market is that liquidity is drying up exponentially and is likely to last another 3 to 6 months until investor sentiment turns bullish again. We won't see that until we know more about pending regulations on NFTs and tokenized NFT collections. Take a look at the SEC article about fractionalized NFTs and their ties to securities. Now, this is funny because I remember Predex leaving this comment, and I remember disagreeing with him because at that point, we had not seen the NFT bear market last more than 2 weeks. I thought it was just another round of that. What I didn't realize is how big of an impact the rest of the world regulations, the war in Russia and Ukraine, the potential recession we're about to receive, I didn't think that would affect the NFT market the way it did. I thought it would go in a different direction. NFTs would be in their own category. That's not what ended up happening, right? What NFTs ended up doing is mirroring ETH, and what ETH ended up doing was obviously copying Bitcoin, and what Bitcoin ended up doing is unfortunately staying exactly right on par with whatever the stock market was doing instead of doing the opposite, which is literally what it was made for. So we're not there yet. So we took an L. So Predex, you were absolutely right. Rip on my end. All right, last one. I used to like you. This is Max LaChapelle. I used to like you, but LOL, you change your mind more often than my wife. Welcome to crypto. Welcome to crypto and NFTs. We're trading on speculation. Speculation and news comes out and changes things every couple hours. I promise you. 3 weeks ago, people were not this bearish. They really weren't. Now, people are literally thinking that ETH is dead and that Bitcoin is never coming back. Like, there are literally people in the last 2 weeks who went from buying Bitcoin to saying Bitcoin's actually dead, for real, like completely done. NFTs are done for, forever, because of the price. Because of the price and a couple news articles. Like, that's unreal, guys. So that's why my mind changes, because sentiment changes, right? I don't change anything drastic like that. Like, I believe in the blockchain and Web3 and the culture and stuff like that. But as far as sentiment, like around price action, like that's something you have to adjust, or you can't not. It'd be like if you were investing in ETH, dollar costing your way in, and then it's like pumping up to the moon at 10K. I'm obviously gonna stop dollar costing my way in at $10,000. I'm gonna take profits, because that's what you do. That's the game of crypto and NFTs. So anyways, that's my last comment for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, if you want to leave some comments for me to review in some videos, I mean, you can leave some hate comments or happy comments, whatever you want to do. So yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom for more NFT and crypto content every single day, daily content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord down below in the description for all the alpha. If you want to get 5 free stocks using my Weeble link, it's a crypto and stock trading platform made easy for you. I appreciate you guys being here. Code word if you made it to the end is gonna be cap. I don't even know. Cap is the I don't know. Yeah, that's the code word if you made it to the very end of this video. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the side of me. Until next time, continue on your voyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video.